हेलो संदीप, कैसे हैं आप?
बस यार, ऑल वेल। हाउ आर यू?
आई एम गुड, आई एम गुड। आई एम इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, आप बैंगलोर में है इस समय, तो वहां पर चीजें कैसी? आई थिंक थोड़ी सी बेटर है, वहां पर हालात थोड़े बेटर हैं बाकी पार्ट्स के कंपैरिजन में।
या थिंग्स आर गेटिंग बेटर। यहाँ पे थोड़ा प्लेटो हो गया है, सो द लोकल गवर्नमेंट हैज स्टार्टेड ओपनिंग अप थिंग्स. Shops are starting to open up. People are a bit more open to moving about. Most of the offices still continue to be closed, so people are working from home. But overall situation is improving quite a lot. Yeah. How are
डिफिकल्ट था
things
ये
there?
फेज? थिंग्स आर गुड, थिंग्स आर गुड। डिफिकल्ट था ये फेज आपके लिए? ये जो लॉकडाउन वाला फेज रहा, इसमें क्या एक्साइटिंग था? नई अपॉर्चुनिटीज दिखी या थोड़े से रेस्टलेस भी थे कहीं ना कहीं बाहर जाने के लिए?
Yeah, see, I think it was a mixed blessing, to be honest. Actually, maybe the first thing to say is that I feel, and all of us feel, terribly fortunate given the circumstances that are prevailing. The fact that we are physically well off, our families are well off, that we didn't have to go through the harsh circumstances that many of the migrants are going through, so on and so
Yeah,
forth. Right? It just makes you feel a lot more thankful for where you are in life and how even this situation has treated yourself. Right? So, very grateful for that part of it. From a COVID perspective, from a work from home perspective, I think it's a mixed blessing, I would say. Um, on the There's obviously like the initial transition phase of getting into COVID. Truecaller actually went into a global work from home probably a week before the government of India. So हम लोग ने स्वीडन, so स्टॉकहोम में एंड बैंगलोर और इंडिया के बाकी ऑफिस में दिल्ली और बॉम्बे में we went into a work from home mid March, 1 week ahead of India. And initially, obviously, there was skepticism and worry about how it will exactly work out. But see, the fact remains that we are a pure play technology company, right? So the processes that we have, the tools that we use for working with each other are inherently well suited to working from home. So even though people are skeptical about the collaboration, the teams just found natural ways of collaborating, right? Of like having more video interactions, having more calls, using Slack more, less of email. Can't obviously walk over to anyone's desk. They found standardized times when everyone was working, so people could connect seamlessly. एक दो हफ्ता लगा उसमें, but all of that got ironed out. We actually found that productivity improved. I genuinely attribute that to the bad traffic that used to exist in Bangalore. So people are spending less time commuting, and they're just being productive in that time. People are feeling happier about being able to spend more time with their families. So I think that
yeah,
also has been positive. The main challenge, if you ask me, again from a work perspective, was more of cohesion. Like, how do you bring people together? See,
yeah.
all said and done, right? Being physically in the same location, having a chat with someone in person is a big part of bringing people together, of unifying everyone, right? And then there is a part of unifying them behind one purpose. इस डायरेक्शन में जाना है, हमें ये बिल्ड करना है, ऐसे बिल्ड करना है, आपकी टीम ये कंट्रीब्यूट करेगी, वो ये कंट्रीब्यूट करेंगे. A lot of those are whiteboard conversations. A lot of those are coffee and chai chats while walking around in the campus, right? A lot of those are like whole office together and having an all hands in person kind of conversations. So with that physical connect missing, I think that cohesion is the real challenge, right? And so we are trying to adapt for it. मतलब team connects ज़्यादा कर दिए हैं. But we also started a lot of informal connects. We have this thing called a Friday afternoon connect, where people show off their talent. So some of our team members have sung for other team members. We had a band over sort of Google Hangout, where they're playing various instruments. We play quizzes together, all of that. So that informal connect is what we are really trying to build, so that the cohesion remains. Right. From a work perspective, that has been the main challenge, and that's how we are trying to overcome it.
वर्क फ्रंट पर तो चीजें आई एम श्योर आप काफी ज्यादा बिजी रहे होंगे, क्योंकि वर्क एज यूजुअल चल ही रहा था, लेकिन पर्सनल फ्रंट पर चीजें कैसी थी? क्या ज्यादा टाइम मिला फैमिली के साथ? कुछ पुरानी हॉबीज आप पिक कर पाए इस दौरान?
So I have a 3-year-old son.
Oh,
So pretty much all hobbies are him.
yeah, that's a hobby right there.
Yeah. No, certainly spending more time with them is has been amazing, right? Earlier we used to like for lunch, you would go out for lunch with someone in the team. Now it's very easy to just step out of the room and then have lunch with the family. When time permits and when you're up early in the morning, you can even cook for them. So from that on to like right after work, you can start playing with him, and his evening is usually my responsibility. So giving him bath in the evening and setting him to sleep is my routine. So that also is a huge part of huge stress buster for me. So earlier I used to rush back from work to make that happen. Now I can just walk across the house and make that happen. So that has been very, very rewarding. Saturday, Sundays at home have been rewarding. There's obviously some frustration of not being able to travel, not being able to dine out and all of that. But I think it's like once you're past this phase, I think we are going to reminiscence about the time when you could spend the whole week with family and at home. It has been great to connect on that front. Yeah.
ऑन द वर्क फ्रंट अगर मैं आता हूँ थोड़ा सा, तो टेक इंडस्ट्री पे किस तरह का इम्पैक्ट देखते हैं इस कोरोना वायरस का एज अ होल? क्योंकि चैलेंजेस तो बहुत सारे हैं, ऑफ कोर्स लाइफ केम टू अ हॉल्ट, बहुत चीजें गई, कैसा इम्पैक्ट देखते हैं आप?
Yeah, if I have to characterize in one phrase, I think this is a step change for technology and the technology's impact on the wider economy. दोनों चीजों में, right? So there is this data point about US e-commerce penetration being around 16% odd or so till beginning of this year, and during the crisis that has gone up to 26%, so a straight 10% jump. I don't think India is any different. India may, in fact, the jump might be even higher. I haven't seen the data around it, but like our reliance on tech supporting various sectors of economy has increased dramatically. And I think that will inculcate some sticky habits. People will persist with some of those habits, right? So when you're ordering groceries, you will rely on the various apps to get groceries to you. शायद e-commerce पे reliance बढ़ जाएगा even for electronic purchases, non-electronic purchases, non-essential purchases, and so on and so forth. I think technology will play an important role in how we think about health and well-being. That will become an important theme for people. Their own personal health, the health of their family, and therefore how technology can help us achieve that in healthcare. That will be an important vein that will continue. I think that part is here to stay. I think how we connect with each other, on that the reliance of technology and the use of technology will continue to increase. I think we have a kind of good ecosystem of social apps, but I think there's another generation to be had in terms of how people will try to connect with each other on a formal and informal basis. Everything from your Zooms of the world and Google Meets of the world to social media, that it will get flavored differently. It will get flavored differently. So I think for technology industry in general, it's positive. For the specific technologies that's coming in, it's positive. We all used to talk about machine learning and artificial intelligence and big data, and there were some very good applications across various industries. But again, as our life gets more digitalized, even those will play a bigger and bigger role in how we think about day-to-day business, all the way to how we conduct ourselves at work.
इस सब में ट्रू कॉलर कहाँ पे पोजीशनड है? ट्रू कॉलर किस तरह से देखता है पोस्ट कोविड-19? आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी क्या रहने वाली है? क्या प्लान्स हैं उसको लेके?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, so देखो, we started 11 years ago. This is our 11th year in existence, and we started with this whole notion of caller identification, which then became spam identification. And organically, we have grown to be about 210, 220 million monthly active users globally, of which 160 million are in India, right? So we are probably among the top 3, top 4 consumer platforms in the country from that perspective. And our ethos, right, is about 2 things, if I were, right? It's one about creating trust in communications, right? Establishing trust, allowing you to focus on things that really matter to you. So that's the trust theme. The second part of it is taking real world problems and solving them using technology, right? At our footprint of 230 million monthly active users, we are about 220, 230 employees globally, right? So it's an extremely tech focused company. We always solve on problems tech first, right? So that ethos continues. So what happens after COVID? Like, what are the things we are trying to do? I think the communication stream will continue to be important during COVID and after COVID. We will continue to help users identify spammers and scammers and get rid of that nuisance. At the same time, on the more positive side, we did a new product release, and the objective is to help you focus on communication that matters most to you, right? So it integrates calling, messaging, all of that into one stream and a coherent stream. So you can actually identify that if I'm talking to Manas, then what are the various messages we have exchanged? What are the various calls? What are the various ways in which I can call you? So from voice over IP to regular kind of network calls, instant messaging versus text messaging, all of that comes together into one stream. So very coherent stream. The identification part of it, the trust based part of it, we have changed the UI significantly. That helps you much more easily identify कि spammers, scammers के क्या calls are, right? So the trust theme continues. In terms of solving the real world problems, that focus continues as is. We have announced our ambitions for financial services. We did a soft launch of a lending product actually over last few months and have been testing the market. The response has been fantastic from our users. Given the economic situation, it didn't mean it meant that we should not abhi scale nahi karna chahiye, because the economy is not stable. People's earnings are not stable. The overall situation is not very stable. So we haven't scaled that product, but it's already in early access, and we'll scale it up as soon as there is more certainty around recovery and so on and so forth. Right. So that continues to be a theme for us. The other big thing that we are coming up with is, see, as retail moves more offline, there'll be more online, sorry. As retail moves more online and there's need for more online services, we are allowing SMEs, so small and medium enterprises, to register on Truecaller and then scale their business on Truecaller, right? We call it Truecaller for Business. We did some machine learning algorithms to identify how many small and medium enterprises are already on Truecaller. That number came out to be around, let's say, around 15-20 million in that neighborhood. In India as a whole, there are about 70 million MSMEs, right? So this is about a fourth of the small and medium enterprises are already on Truecaller. So the objective is to allow them to get discovered on Truecaller, right? You move into a new society, you're looking for a plumber, you're looking for an electrician, all the way to you need to find out where your neighborhood Kirana store is. All of that is something Truecaller can help with if those service providers are registered on Truecaller. So that's a big launch that's coming up, and that again will be, in a post-COVID world, be a very relevant product, a very relevant addition to our app.
तो जब इतना ज्यादा चेंज आता है ना संदीप, तो होता क्या है कि थोड़ा सा कंसर्न्स भी आते हैं उसके साथ में, सिक्योरिटी को लेकर, कि बहुत सारे लोग एकदम सडनली मूव कर जाते हैं प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे। उस चीज का कैसे आप ध्यान रखते हैं एज अ इंडस्ट्री? किस तरह से वी हैव टू इंश्योर कि जो नए यूजर्स अब सडनली इंटरनेट पे आएंगे या इस तरह के प्लेटफॉर्म्स यूज करेंगे, उनका डेटा सेफ रहे, वो सिक्योर रहे? हाउ डू यू इंश्योर दैट?
देखिए, सिक्योरिटी एंड प्राइवेसी तो फंडामेंटल है इंटरनेट के लिए, डिजिटल इकोनॉमी के लिए. Because if trust is lost, then users will not transact, right? Then all of this goes away, right? So it's a fundamental underpinning, it's a mool level, it's at the heart of it. If you don't solve for trust and security, then there's nothing else, right? And we strongly buy into that. So as an industry, I think we have some cutting edge technologies for encryption, for data security. These are solved problems, right? And that we are rapidly adopting to across the industry. I see that services are being made more and more secure, and they are being made secure at a scalable level, so that जब नए users आते हैं, so they already come into a paradigm that is safe and secure and protected with the best encryption algorithms. The practices are world class. Even in Indian ecosystem, मुझे लगता है कि हम लोग काफी रैपिडली इन चीजों को अडैप्ट कर रहे हैं. Certainly at Truecaller, I can vouch for it that this is at the forefront of everything that we do, right? Right from localizing our data into India, which we did that 2 years ago, well ahead of अपना data protection law जो आ रहा है उसमें one of the key tenets is that. But we did it 2 years ago because we wanted that Indian users का data Indian jurisdiction में होना चाहिए, right? And then the encryption, the protection that we have around that data is world standard. It's gold standard. All the way to how we look at information on the phone, what we access, what we don't access, everything is fully encrypted and very secure. So I think security is fundamental, right? Any new startup, any new entrepreneur who's trying to enter the field, I'm sure this is at the forefront. This should be at the forefront of their thinking as well, because ensuring trust is fundamental to starting commerce, to starting anything online.
अभी आप एक नया अपडेट लेकर आए थे जिसमें आपने काफी सारे नए फीचर्स अपने यूजर्स के लिए इंट्रोड्यूस करे हैं, उसके बारे में कुछ बताइए कैसे ये यूजर एक्सपीरियंस को चेंज करने वाले हैं?
Yeah, so there are three main changes here, which I'm very, very excited about. This change was actually launched in India 2 weeks ago, and the response has been fantastic. It's very thrilling to observe it from the forefront, if you will. There are three main changes, right? एक तो हमने home tab introduce किया, right? And home tab में हो क्या रहा है कि messages and calls are all getting integrated into one tab. So आपको बार-बार apps या screen से ही switch करने पड़ेंगे to see कि call log क्या है और SMS log क्या है और message log क्या है वगैरह वगैरह. All of it comes together in a very coherent manner. At the same time, it allows you to filter. अगर आपको सिर्फ calls ही देखने हैं तो आप सिर्फ calls ही देखिए. Right? So it retains the flexibility, but everything is in one screen and one app, all integrated. And to me, that's a huge advantage because हो ये रहा था कि लोगों को एक दूसरे को मैसेज करने के इतने सारे मीडियम्स हो गए थे कि the first question used to be कि oh you sent me something, where did you send it? आपने email भेजा, आपने ये भेजा, आपने वो भेजा, right? This just integrates everything together, right? So that integration coherence is very, very important part of it. So that's the home tab. The second part of it is a lot of information in India especially comes in a form of SMSs. आपके सारे bills SMS में आते हैं, आपके सारे bank information SMS में आती है, काफी सारे alerts, including government alerts come in SMSs, right? And it's not a primary channel for us from a P2P communication, right? If you and I transact, I'm sure we'll use one of the instant messaging services, right? We won't use SMS. But that said, the information in SMS is still vital for us. Right. Yeah. So we wanted to make SMS relevant again to bring it back to fore in an integrated manner. So उसके लिए हमने एक smart SMS capability launch की है, which brings out the same message but brings out what is relevant for you. If you got an OTP, it will highlight what the OTP is. But much more importantly, if you got a bill, then it will highlight कि bill का amount क्या था, किस तारीख को due है और किसको due है, right? And then because you also have payments, it puts a payment button in there, so you can pay it from there and there. Right, without having to again switch between apps and think about कि अच्छा ये electricity का bill इस तारीख को due है तो उस तारीख को जाके मुझे pay करना है. All of that is taken away. You can do it in one shot in one place. You can set reminders कि आज नहीं pay करना है, 15 दिन बाद pay करना है तो आप reminder set up कर दीजिए. So that's just making kind of your usual communication more relevant. And again, it's about filtration, right? What is not relevant उसको कम करो, what is relevant उसको ज़्यादा forefront में लाइए, trust build करिए ताकि users के information ज़्यादा relevant हो. The last bit is full screen caller ID. So if you call me, then it will highlight that this is a verified user. जो blue color की screen आएगी ताकि I'll hopefully pick up as soon as the call comes in, right? But अगर spam आया तो red color का screen आएगा and the full screen will be red, right? So if you are in an important interview such as this one, then hopefully you will not pick up that call, right? If you're right, at the same time, if it's a urgent service, right? If it's a priority call, maybe you're getting a delivery, maybe you're getting one of your banks is trying to contact you or something, then there's a priority color which is purple, right? So if you get a purple call, even if you're in a very important meeting, I would fully expect you to take that call, because if you don't act on it at that time, उस जगह पे उस time पे आपने act नहीं किया तो कुछ miss हो जाएगा, right? कुछ important चीज drop हो जाएगी, तो purple, that's a color for that. And last but not the least, we identify spam, which is sort of bad communication from businesses. So we also help you identify good communication from business. So we're introducing verified businesses. So if your bank is trying to contact you for a legitimate purpose, then that call will get highlighted in a green color, for example. And then you know that this is an important enough call. It's not as urgent as priority, but it's an important call. And if you saw the same call come twice in the day, then the second time probably you'll realize that, hey, ये मेरे लिए काफी important call है, मुझे इसे ले लेना चाहिए. So that's the third bit of it. So this whole app upgrade came into India 2 weeks ago. It has now been scaled to almost 100% users, and the response has been fantastic. There have been a lot of social media about it, where there have been very positive comments. I think we were among the trending videos on YouTube, unpromoted trending videos on YouTube, to launch, which is one
I
moment.
like that word. I like the word that you use, unpromoted.
Yeah, unpromoted. Yeah, देखो, मतलब क्या कहना चाहिए? See, this is a day and age of marketing, and I certainly run one of the biggest advertising platforms in the country. So I'm unashamed about how important marketing is. But that said, I'm very proud of the fact that Truecaller, its entire history, right, has spent $0 on marketing. We don't spend on marketing, right? And it's slightly asynchronous because we are one of the biggest advertising platforms. But I'm very proud of the fact that the app is so good, the use case is so good, the trust we have created with the users is so good that it's scaling, right? Even over last year, we have seen 20-25% growth in our users in India, right? Which is 70% of our market already. So very proud of the fact. One thing I did want to point out to you is another big launch that's coming up is TC for businesses. So when you talked about the full screen, right? The green screen for green caller ID screen for business to identify themselves. We're actually launching that as a proper proposition. So a bank, an insurer, any big enterprise out there can come and register with us. And when they do that, we verify कि उनके ही numbers हैं, कोई और spammer scammer के number नहीं है. We identify that in numbers पे say spam calls नहीं आएंगे, and basis that then we highlight those calls. We think it's very valuable for businesses क्योंकि उनका call pickup rate बढ़ जाएगा, तो उनका operational cost कम होगा, operational efficiency बढ़ जाएंगी. But of course, users के लिए it's very valuable, I think, because if you have a separate color that helps you identify those types of calls, I think the friction that we have in transacting with businesses, that will go down tremendously.
So we hope संदीप की बहुत जल्दी ये नए आपके प्रोडक्ट्स आए, नए फीचर्स आए, जो यूजर्स का एक्सपीरियंस है वो और एनहांस होता है और सिक्योर होता है, इनको और ज्यादा नए फीचर्स यूज करने को मिले. एंड आई होप कि चीजें भी वापस पहले की तरह नॉर्मल हो जाए, ताकि हम लोग अगली बार शायद जब मिले तो आमने सामने बैठ के बात करें, ऐसे वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड के नहीं थ्रू नहीं, रियल वर्ल्ड के थ्रू मिले, और शायद हम फिर बैठेंगे, फिर बात करेंगे कभी इस बारे में. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
Sure. See, Manas, I think one thing worth the last words was to say. Hey, yeah. I think I lost you. We are there. Okay. See, I think the last word, right? I hope we have passed this crisis sooner than later, despite the indications that are. But as people, as human beings, I think the big lesson for us, to me, it feels like, I'm certainly no one to claim, but to me, it feels like the big lesson has to be about empathy, right? Empathy towards the cities, the places we inhabit, empathy towards our neighbors, the society we live in, and certainly empathy towards our friends and family, and towards our individual self, our employees, so on and so forth. It's about respect for the environment, respect for an environment, so as to say. I think that has to be the big lesson, right? I certainly look forward to getting beyond this crisis, but I hope we carry the good of the crisis forward with us. I hope we carry more empathy in every shape and form with us.
I think हर ऐसी डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन हमें कुछ ना कुछ सिखाती जरूर है, और इससे भी हमें बहुत कुछ सीखने की जरूरत है. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया संदीप आपका हमसे जुड़ने के लिए. Thank you so much.
Certainly, and thank you for the opportunity, and wish you all the best.